So, I think before the video starts, it's a little bit long. Well, around less than 20 minutes or so. But I just want to say that I tried to make it as complete as possible. The whole judgment cut and perfect judgment cut thing. I may spoke a little bit more than needed, but I tried to make it concise and to make it clear everything I can. Let me just go back. So, I don't know how to start this. Oh, whatever. The idea of a perfect shit. Let me fix this. The idea of a perfect judgment cut is basically just follow it.
Down you go. Kneel before. Down you go. Ashes. Down you go.
Something like that. So for the idea is basically to time it, since you can judgment cut basically holding Y and
Out of
releasing
my
it.
way.
The technique for doing it is to
Don't kneel before. Down you go.
know when to let it go. So you hold it,
Kneel
go,
before.
and that's how basically a judgment cut works. But a normal judgment cut will do this.
Don't move.
So judgment cut usually is this,
Out of my way.
but there's a certain I don't know, art style, whatever, to doing a perfect judgment cut. So the idea of the judgment cut as it is real time it so the cut is basically perfect. That's what this name implies. So I can do it only in air. I don't know how to do it in the ground. I know you can do it in ground doing this.
Show me your motivation.
Fuck.
Show me your motivation. Down you go.
There you go. There's one perfect judgment cut in floor. Just show me your motivation.
Show me your motivation.
And
Ashes.
see? Like that. You basically have to time it. It's harder in the floor because the time is different every time. Time is different basically. So if you do it in the air, it will be more easy and can actually help you better to just do stuff. So for example, the easiest way I found to do it is jump, attack, and release. So first jump and attack.
You're finished.
You have to press it, jump, attack, and release, basically. So you see an attack, he's about to close it when his hand is in the highest point. That you have to time it so holding a Y, it will be easy to just send it. So it will be something like this.
Ashes. Kneel before. Ashes. Check. Down you go. Kneel before. Ha!
That's basically it. So that's basically it. You can do it with any kind of move. So see, when he's about to close it,
Ashes.
it's better. I mean, shit. How do I show it this?
Kneel before. Down you go. Ashes.
See, so he has different moves.
Don't move.
Shit again. So I want to
Out of my way.
in floor is harder for me. So there is basically
Down you go.
when he. So the first attack is basically the easiest to do a perfect judgment cut and then just follow it. You can do it in a combo. Let me just try to do a combo. Also, judgment cut it's actually do when it's about to close. Yeah, I saw that. I said that. Okay, never mind. I'm repeating myself. But So that means in even there's what is that?
Grab.
No, wait.
Recognize me. Grab.
Wait, how was it? There's technique. There is Okay, this one. So Y pass. There, like this.
Clean cut. Out of my way.
Fuck. Okay. Oh, that one. There we go. That's the combo that you can do doing this combination. So basically, at the end of it, you can just change to Yamato and
You're finished.
there we go. See? You can also do it like that. So that's basically it for Judgment Cut. Now the tricky part. How to make a chain of it. For this one, it's actually mostly how to time it. And this is the part where it gets actually complicated. So I will first demonstrate and I will explain.
Don't kneel before me. Ashes back. Out of my way.
Again.
Down you go. Check. Kneel before me. Down you go. Ashes back. Down you go. Check. Kneel before me. Down you go. Don't move.
So the timing is actually sometimes is hard to manage, even though if you learn it. I have managed to do several perfect judgment cuts, about 5 or 6 actually, because you can start the chain with a normal judgment cut. So
Ashes back. Down you go. Kneel before me. Down you go. Ashes back.
fuck, cannot do it.
Kneel before me. Down you go. Ashes back. Kneel before me. Down you go. You're finished.
I cannot do it now.
Kneel before me. Down you go. Check. Ashes back. Down you go. Out of my way. Kneel before me. Don't ashes back. Check.
There you go. That was a 4 chain judgment cut. You can do 5 to 6, and you can do more, but it's harder to do. So you have to time it. You have to time a judgment cut, perfect judgment cut, then perfect, and so on. It's harder. It's hard to do since the time for both a normal one and a perfect one is quite hard. Like
Kneel before me. Check. Ashes back. Check. Don't move.
so. Also, a good way to know if you're making a perfect judgment cut is the sound effect. So normal judgment cut will be something like that.
You're finished.
Perfect one sounds like this.
Down you go. Jackpot.
When Virgil says jackpot, that's a sign.
You stand a chance.
That's a sign to know that you're doing correctly. If it doesn't and he just cut off, then you're probably timing. You're pressing again the Y button or the triangle, whatever, wrong. So let's say
Kneel before me. Down you go. Ashes
see like that. So that's a sign that I release it a little bit early or late. Sometimes you will know because
down you go. Ashes back. Kneel before me.
when you're about to do the second one, he will just attack in the air. So that's a sign that you're releasing it too early. If it's too late, he will just fall off like this.
Ashes to ashes.
He will just fall off. So
Down you go. Kneel before me. Chest. Ashes to ashes. Chest. Down you go.
see, it's hard. So that's a technique about it. Now, some useful tips about it. If you're going to make a combo, let's say Oh fuck, I can froze. Okay. Again. Something that launches them. If you're going to do a combo something like that, I don't know, I'm not good with combos, I just kind of know what to do. Out of the fucking ball, please. So, if you're going to, let's say, fuck.
Down You're finished. Don't move.
Something like that, let's say. I don't know. I'm bad with combos. Fuck, no, again. Let's try again. Okay. Well, you know, if you're going to launch him in the air and then do Judgment Cut, you have to time it so exactly whatever, the enemy. It's just good enough so you can put him in the air like that. See?
You think you stand a chance?
That's basically the basic of it. Also, you're tall as fuck. Fuck you. That's basically the basic of the Judgment Cuts and perfect Judgment Cuts. Like I said, in the floor is harder, but a free Judgment Cut, perfect Judgment Cut in the floor is basically the show me your motivation.
Show me your
This one.
motivation.
You have to release it as he's going to close the sword.
Show me your
So,
motivation.
hold it, release, and continue. But that one is harder because timing in the floor is more complicated. Also, now I remember something else. For timing it to get 2 or 3 or even more, a good way to know is his hands. So,
Down you go. Kneel before me.
fuck, I lost.
Ashes down you go.
Okay, wait, I lost.
Kneel before me. Ashes jackpot.
So I don't know if you see his hands. I'll try to do something to just focus on his hand. He will close it, and as soon as he's about to close it, just release it. That's how I time it. I don't know if it's the correct way. You can just
Kneel before me. Don't move.
fuck. Okay.
Down you go. Kneel before me. Jackpot. Ashes kneel before me. Out of my way.
Also, a good thing to know. Don't press this and try to do Judgment Cuts. It actually hurts. Pressing this button and
Down you go.
it will hurt more. So just do just perfect Judgment Cuts usually.
Down you go. Jackpot.
The Judgment Cut will find an enemy.
Kneel before me.
They will find an enemy, no matter like if you're over here. They will try to go to the nearest enemy. So no need to actually do this. It will actually it will be worse if you try to do this at the same time you try to do a Judgment Cut. So that's basically about it, to be fair. Now, Virgil, do your
Try
me. Okay. I will put some examples of things you can do later. After this explanation and shit, I will try to make it more concise. And that's basically it. I will try to do something else.
Kneel before me. Kneel before me. Out of my way.
You can basically just walk in the air with Virgil.
Down you go. Ashes to ashes. Down you go.
So that's about it. Hope this helps, and I don't know, see you later, I suppose. Okay, so something I forgot about the video is that what was it? Double, I think is the name. can do judgment cuts with you.
Down you go. Check. Ashes back. Check. Down you go. Check.
And they'll make more damage to the enemy. So that's one thing. The other is that when you get the Devil Trigger, whatever it's called, it's faster. You have to time it faster. So but also you can do this. Wait. So so yeah, that's the thing. Doppelganger will follow your movement.
Ashes back. Don't be down you go.
So it'll make the double damage, and the Devil Trigger, Cinder with trigger, whatever, will make it a little bit faster. So the time is a few milliseconds faster, seconds, whatever. So take that into consideration. You're going to do a combo, like I showed you. And that's the other thing I forget to mention. That's about it. Thank you for watching, and also I will appreciate any feedback you have for this video and stuff. And this is my first big video, quote unquote, to edit. So any feedback will be welcome. Thank you.